I'm the doctor. So anyway,
He looks like confused now.
I take care of things. So anyway, we'll go. That's different. So anyway,
The black lady was the mouse. The Oriental guy was the rock. The eye patch lady is called Eye Patch, and then Margaret the rifleman, Gransui.
was she
Was-
an
She's not
assassin?
as the rifle. Yeah, well, kind of. But if you just give me a phone, let me go back to because, well, I don't know who's after me though either with the Cicero family, because if those two were in on it, I don't know if it began and ended with them. But when Margaret
So you're
shot me
saying Go ahead. I'm sorry.
when Margaret shot me in the back, then I knew that things might not be as they seem. But I work for the governor. I can get the governor's office in on this. Or the president of California, sorry.
So you're thinking that those two who worked for your family,
Well,
Margaret and Eye Patch, worked for your family?
they not really my family. The Cicero the Cicero family has been allied with me since I was a kid, but I was never in the family. But we worked together on legitimate things.
Okay.
And I was having them because they've got a lot of manpower, and we're you've already looked at the cube, I'm gonna guess.
So you're thinking that Margaret and Eye Patch were working for Abe Froman, the guy that likes to make sausage?
Oh my God, Abe Froman, yes. Give me a card take a card. Sausage King of New York. Yes. Either that or they figured that the cube would be worth a lot of money because of what it showed, whether they were going to blackmail him with it or just sell it to a news outlet.
Hold on, Logan. I'm about to get really irate.
Okay. Did you just lose all your cards or something? What card did you just pull?
Killing is wrong.
Oh my. And what's that one do?
If you have any points toward cold-blooded killing, discard all cards immediately. If you have no points toward cold-blooded killing, refill your hand.
Gonna guess you have some with the blood dome.
A whole 2.
Neat.
That's rough.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Abe Froman. So that's what you get.
The Sausage King of Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
I think we'll just call him that for the rest of the scenario.
So we need to get you to a secure location so you can get a hold of the governor or whatever.
I need to call from a secured line.
Okay.
Do you know where a secured line is?
Yeah, I can get you to one. You do need to rest a little bit longer. Right now, we're safe.
Okay. But every hour I sit down here, things are happening out there.
Okay. Well, let me give you a couple. I need to give you some medication, and then once those kick in, then we can go. Okay.
All right. Why am I not able to get up?
Because you were almost dead.
Okay.
Okay, so Logan, I'm going to medicate her and knock her out.
Okay. Give me a pharmacy roll.
Correct.
Yep. She is out like a light. Yeah, she says.
All right, so I will load her up in the rental van, and away we go to somewhere where a secure line is not that rough to get. You could go to, right?
Well, unfortunately, the only secure line you know of, because you don't go out much, because there's usually people trying to kill you, is not far away from your shit-tastic home at all. It's one of the few phone box things that's still working. How secure that is?
All right, well, we'll go there, and I'll check the phone box to see if there's any taps on it.
Give me a spot hidden roll.
Got it.
Oh, who is that in the distance that's like walking menacingly toward you?
Is it Mildred?
It is Mildred. She's smiling and she takes out a nutcracker in one hand and a spatula in the other, and just smiles and is walking in a really menacing way toward you. Give me a empathy roll.
No.
Something's up, but you can't figure it out. She's walking calmly toward you.
Like, how long is it going to take her to get here?
Well, the lady's not awake. Probably.
I'll just drive off, up and away.
Oh, no problem. Yeah. Fortunately, your car can fly and she can't. So she just stands there going, motherfucker. She looked totally unharmed too. You're thinking that's not possible. She should have at least had all of her skin burned off, or at least some of her clothing ripped. Something's up with that.
How good of a look do I get at her? Like, as I'm flying above her, that she can't get to me.
Super good. If you want, you can just fucking hover and hope to see how high she could jump if you want. Just go a little.
About 30 foot up.
Okay, 30 foot up.
And she's looking right at me
30,
like.
Yes, totally.
Is there a tint on her eyes?
Tint?
Yeah. Never mind. That answered my question.
She's not wearing a gas mask or anything.
And she's breathing just fine.
She does not appear to. Give me a spot hidden roll.
Crit.
She isn't breathing at all.
All right. That's all I need to know.
Okay.
And away I go. I'll go find another.
She throws the spatula. She needs to get a 4 or less, and then bad things will happen to your vehicle. Not 4 or less. Let's see what happens. The only reason I'm rolling is because of the fucking day you've had. I thought I rolled not 6 there. I was like, God damn. No, okay, great. Yeah, spatula flies by somewhere else.
I'll go to a box.
Guy gets...
I'll go to a phone box that's up where she
Okay, great. You cruise around for a while. Lady's gonna make con roll to start slowly coming out of her fucking medical. I'm guessing it's a short-term thing, like nobody knows where our hideout is type thing.
Yes.
Do you have the cube on you, or is it at the hideout?
It's on me. It's wrapped in that, and her. It's wrapped
No
how
problem.
it was before.
Right. She's doing the kind of
That's fine
thing. Right. Give me a luck roll to find some sort of phone thing that's.
Fumble.
There are no phones anymore. Everybody uses cell phones. Who in the fuck would ever have a phone booth?
I'll get a cheap hotel room and we can call from there, and I'll check a cheap above the smog hotel, and she can call from there. I'll check
no
it
problem.
for bugs.
You're going to check for bugs? Do you have a bug detector?
Yeah, I do.
Give me an electronics roll to turn it on without it falling apart. Super. Yeah, you find. Did you want the $300 a night or the $500 a night?
5 is fine.
great. Yeah, no bugs here. You paid a little extra. You got a little less in the way of, recording strangers having sex type of thing. No problem. She eventually comes around and she doesn't know where she is. So she talks to the governor and she's like, I'm okay. Or the president. I'm okay. I'm with a guy who calls himself the doctor. And he goes, Doc Fulton? You can hear. And she's like, yeah, how did you find out? The Cicero family called and let us know that he had saved you and then kidnapped you, and they were confused by this. Well, I think that there's been a lot of confusion, she says. She's making it so you can hear her because she thinks that you'll kill her if she doesn't, or if she screams. And she says, yeah, he's okay. I think that we just need to pay him off, and if you can send a car for me and stuff, that'd be great. And he's like, of course we'll send a car for you. Where are you? And she looks at you.
I'd let her know.
Oh, okay, great. Yeah. She holds out her hand. You give her 5. She looks, she's like, and my property?
Not until that's the governor, right?
President.
You're talking to the president.
Yeah.
Until I'm clear of my charges, you don't get this back.
She says, oh yeah, forgot. He's got a thing with the police. Make it go away. He says, done. And give him a little money. Great. I'll take it out of the slush fund. Great. Is there anything else? She says. What do you want for proof? We're going to have cops here soon. If you got a gun or something, you may want to put it on the floor and keep away from it.
All right, I'll take out my 6-shooter and put it on the ground.
What in the fuck is that? Are you okay? Are you okay? He's got a fucking revolver. No, like in the museums. Yeah. I don't know. She just looks at you like, yeah, come soon. Bring money and stuff. And she holds out her hand again.
I give it to her.
She checks, then wraps it back up, puts it in her hand because she has no pockets and stuff in the hospital robes. She goes, see you soon. Hangs up. Apparently you have been cleared of the charges. The cops keep the weapons on you. Make sure you don't do anything bad because, they don't like people being close to her. They hustle her out. And one of them tosses you like an envelope. And he goes, you do well to forget about all of this. And they go away. Nobody shoots you. Nobody screams. She's very clear on that. Nobody make loud noises. He doesn't like it. They're like, okay. And they go away.
Okay.
And other cars come. And they want you to get in. It appears to be a limousine. Black. Reinforced.
I pick up my gun. I go in.
They look at it and go, fuck is that? Just put that shit away. We don't want to see that anymore. The fuck is wrong with you?
I put it away, but
yeah, you've got your envelope. Somebody puts your medical stuff. They wrap it in the sheets of the hotel, stick it in the trunk because it's got blood on some of them and shit. And they're like, how'd you get here?
The rental.
Keys.
I give him the keys.
He tosses it to somebody else. He's like, find out where it goes, take it back, get a ride back to the thing. They're like, fine. So mark off a few more days of pay for your rental as you've had it out for like 4 or 5 days now.
Mm-hmm.
It goes back. The rental people are happy. It's only $200 a day for subsequent days since it didn't get blown up. It's $1,000 for the first day and then $200 for, because they like having you as a repeat customer. You usually return their shit without bullets. They're happy with you. So, right, these guys wearing gas masks, you're above the clouds. They take you somewhere else, and you eventually end up back at the club, and they get you to, like, they take you to a different room. Actually, no, they'll use the same room. They take away your fucking ancient gun. Yes. And they didn't really ask so much as take, but they have enough goons around where they could pretty much feel you up and you wouldn't really squawk too loud, okay? And they take you in to see an old guy who sits you down and he babbles at you in a foreign language. It sounds like the Cantonese shit that they were talking before with the weird accent. Give me your choice of either French or Latin.
I'll try Latin this time.
Yay!
I'm a doctor. Of course I get it.
Yeah, you're able to follow along, but eventually he has to switch to English because, you know, you're doing the listening and then kind of answering vaguely in English, or just going off in Latin, your choice. And he's like, this isn't working. And he says, so we were reviewing the tapes, and one of the fucking paintings slides up, and then a fucking screen, you know, is shown, big fucking screen, and it's showing you like getting in the way of the bullet that would have killed the lady on the table. And he's like, when I saw this, I was happy, I was impressed, but when I saw this, it shows you fucking wheeling it out, like clubbing random people and shit, I was less impressed. So, you know, you got some money and stuff, but we may need to call on you in the future.
Okay.
I just wanted to meet the man. I would recommend, if you want to do more business with us in the future, learn Italian. Everybody here speaks fluent Italian. It's mandatory for my people. Otherwise, they don't go very high.
Okay. Understood.
You have some more you want to... Oh, and there was one other thing that I wanted to know about. He shows a picture of Bumgardener. She's got a decapitated head in one hand and a fucking meat cleaver in the other. And he goes, this lady was looking for you. It shows her going, Doc Bolton, holding up the fucking severed head. We understand that, you know, we may have interrupted something when we brought you here, but normally people leave their crazy girlfriends at home. What's her deal?
I have no idea.
Can you explain the police officers that were killed and the body of a replicant found among the shattered remains in my parking garage?
I believe she is a replicant, and for some reason they are sending them to kill me.
Them. What do you mean, them?
Replicants.
How many of them? He points at her going, she's doing the slow motion and killing people and throwing meat cleaver at some guy's head and shit. Much more accurately than the people are shooting at her. We slowed it down so we could watch.
This seems to be the second one sent after me.
So there's another one currently after you.
No, the other one was the one that was in the wreckage in the parking garage.
This is footage from the other night, almost a week ago. This is the one who was in the parking. We have her body, but we wanted to find out who she was. Replicants are not normally on this planet. They're off-world things. So you're saying that there's another one after you?
I guess so. Because I saw her this morning.
That's not good. Who is sending these after you?
You know, I'm not quite sure. Well, what I would like to know is, how do you know about off-planet?
What do you mean?
Where do the replicants come from?
Well, they're normally made at factories on space stations, stuff like that.
Got it. Never mind.
How do I know? Well, he looks at one of his guys who's like, I don't know, boss, you know, and then he says something in Italian, and then the boss goes something in Italian, and the guy suggests maybe you're an idiota, whatever that means in Italian, and the boss goes, I don't think so, he's a fucking doctor. So,
So the guy called me an idiot.
Oh yeah.
I intimidate him.
Roll.
No.
He goes. Okay, so you got skin jobs looking for you. The cops were looking for you. Suddenly they're not looking for you. That's good. See, your day is getting better. But I don't like it hanging out with somebody who's got skin jobs looking for them. So we're going to keep you a little further away than here. Because if it's one at a time, that can be done. But if there's a whole bunch, that's not good. If you find out who's sending them, then, you know, cops can deal with that. Person who's sending them, unless they've covered their tracks, as I'm sure they must have. But why? One, and do they all look like this?
Yes.
Somebody got a mental problem then, maybe. I don't know. So, it's your problem. You fucking fix it. But give me the clean phone. He gives you a phone. He says, keep this. If we need you, we'll call you. Our number's in it. We're mostly legit, but sometimes things happen. You understand. Sure. You pick up a level 1 contact with the Cicero family. They're not really well disposed toward you. You were going to get a bunch more contacts and stuff, you know, but you got these crazy fucking replicants chasing your ass down. They're not happy with this because one of them pretty much ripped apart the club looking for you, killing people. There's some incredible shit on that fucking tape. You got to watch her do a fucking vertical leap up onto the 2nd floor. And it appears that Ms. Bumgardener is rather indiscriminate in her damage. She's taken out the guys who were shooting at her. She was killing random people, looked like for fun. And the sad thing is, this all appears to be Yana's character. Now, as far as you know, Yana does not do fucking vertical leaps of more than 10 feet. And mow down random, well, she may mow down, she can't do a vertical leap of more than 10 feet. So, this is not going to be an easy thing for her. The family is currently looking for her, which will be awkward the next time she plays. So, she's going to have some negative connections with the Cicero family. But, you know, as long as she doesn't find out where your secret base is, you're okay. Otherwise, she'd lead the Cicero family there. They'd fucking destroy it. So, eventually the old guy's like, is there anything else? He had this on him. He shows him the fucking 6-shooter. The old guy goes, it's nice to see somebody that takes an interest in history. Ancient history. Give it back to him and he's out. They then escort you out. One of the guys fucking reaches and puts the pistol back in for you. It's a really weird thing getting rearmed by people as you're walking. But Apparently he's done it a few times. So they take you back. There's a limousine that will take you to wherever you want. It's got a driver who sits up front, and he says, I'm a taxi. Where do you want to go? I'm going to drop you off and go away. It's a flyer, too.
Just I give him the address of where I've been staying. You know, the flop house.
The one that Bumgardener was hanging out at looking for you?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
No problem. It shows you flying back. You can see her down there, and you're like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. There she is. Oh, yeah. She's picking up, it looks like a motorcycle to throw at us. And the guy's like, hey, it's the crazy bitch from the video. He's like, you're like, I forgot about her. Motorcycle flies through the air. See if she can hit. Nope. Now, fortunately, wild inaccuracy shows like a homeless guy going, I got it. And you fly off.
I tell him the rental place. You can drop me off there.
He says, I'm going to slow down at the rental place. You jump out. Okay?
Okay.
Give me a jump roll. As it's up, you don't want to miss by too much because you may fling yourself off of an impossibly tall building.
I miss, but I miss. I don't fumble.
Roll a D4 damage on yourself as you land badly.
Okay.
God damn, you say. 1 real, 2 stun. Motherfucker wouldn't stop because he's afraid of Bumgardener. Okay. He goes away.
I rent a van. I go back. I get some metal. I go back to the base. I use counter surveillance.
Give me a counter surveillance roll as various groups and shit are out looking for you.
Got it.
Give me a luck roll at full just to make sure nobody is trying to follow you.
No.
Okay. Good news is that you had succeeded on your counter surveillance. You're being followed, but you don't know by who. You're hoping it's not Bumgardener. It's some car with a fucking opaque windshield type thing. You can see out, but not in.
I'll just keep driving around. Look, I'm nothing evasive, but I will try to, through time and nothing crazy, lose them.
Great. Good news, it's not a professional team. If it's a professional team with a lot of different vehicles, you'd never fucking spot it with that kind of roll. So they're going to try to do their fucking stay on you roll without being obvious. God damn, you say. They're good. You're going to have to do a lot harder shit to get rid of these fuckers.
Is there anywhere above the clouds that has like an outdoor cafe at all?
Yes.
I go to a place that has an outdoor cafe. Mm-hmm. I sit down. Do they follow me there?
They stay in the parking lot near your vehicle. The reason you'll have to go back. I mean, if you jump off the building, they'd never fucking know it. You'd completely evade them. Actually, you might be able to try a foot evasion, but then your rental car.
So they can see me from where they're at is right or no?
You can go sit in a place where they can't.
No, I want to go where they can.
Okay, great. Then the car watches you. You watch the car.
I push out the chair and I motion toward it as I'm looking at whoever was following me.
Nobody does nothing.
So when a waiter comes over, I order food, and then I have food ordered and brought to the...
Shows the waiter knocking. Mark off 50 for various croissants and coffee and delivery to a fucking parked van. Right. Let's see. What is your feel skill at?
Feel? Not very good.
Give me a roll on it. Let's see what happens.
Nope.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no problem. You get your tea and shit. The guys in the van are eating and drinking their stuff. Everybody's quite happy.
Is it a regular parking garage or?
No, it's like a rooftop terrace type thing with parking on it.
Oh, okay.
It's easy to find. That's why it costs so much too, because
Is there any taxis nearby?
Yep.
I'm gonna put cash down on the table and then just get up and get into a taxi and then go.
All right, no problem. You're being followed again, but you're in a taxi.
That's fine. I just want to go to a different place to see if I can lose them in like a mall type situation, like an area where they just can't follow me. Okay,
you go in on foot and shit. This forces them to get out. You finally get to see the pursuer guys. They appear to be just a couple of dudes. One of them has like a weird, or actually both of them have weird kind of pistol type things in their hands. Not normal ballistics gun type things. You're not sure what the fuck it is. Actually, no, you haven't got any. Give me a learn roll.
No.
No problem. You then are doing, give me a sprint roll, because part of your losing them is like sprint around this corner and then go down some stairs, blah, blah, blah.
So actually, I want to try to lose, like, I don't want to lose them. I actually want to come up and surprise them.
Oh, fuck. Give me a sneaky roll then. Stealth.
Half.
They're going to now try to do their thing. Right, you are behind them, and they're looking around to figure out which way you went.
How close can I get to them?
By half, you can reach out and hit them on the back of the head with your hand if you wanted.
Okay, I want to listen to see what they're saying.
One of them goes, "Where did he go?" The other one goes, "I don't know. If we lost him, we're fucked." Yeah.
Not with any accents or anything?
No, just the normal city type accent. These guys appear to be like hired goons, you're gonna guess. They're
okay.
Definitely the one thing that they were doing really well was following you in a car. Once they got on foot, they completely lost it. But you know.
So is there a lot of people around right now or no?
Mm-hmm. One of them goes, Did the waiter put the tracker on? The other one's like, yeah, but I want to shoot him with one of these fucking nano trackers just to be sure. Well, yeah, says the guy.
Okay, I am going to, I'll follow them now for a bit. I'm going to check to see where the tracker is on me, at this point.
Excellent. Yeah, it's on your the back of your coat.
Okay, I'll take it off.
Okay. What do you want to do with it? Kid walking by with balloons and shit.
Oh, that's fine.
Give me a prestidigitation roll, not to be noticed.
By half.
Excellent. You don't get yelled at for molesting some kid. You just stick it on the kid as he goes by. This will give them some confusion. And everyone's like, can't we track him with the tracker? It's back in the fucking car, smart guy. Eventually, they get bored of looking for you. They admit defeat, and they're heading back to their car.
Which is in a garage, which would be like less people around.
Yeah, much less.
Excellent. I like that.
You may make them scream. All right, so yeah, give me a luck roll to find the rest of the parking garage completely deserted.
Fumble.
It shows like just fucking kids milling around, and there's nuns and the old people's day out, and they're all getting pushed through the parking garage. People are just fucking wading through other people and stuff. And they've got some sort of parade that's gearing up to go out that's in the parking garage. They're apparently going to march off of one of the buildings or something. I don't know. So, yeah, it's
so the nano trackers, though, are rather expensive, correct?
You're not really sure. You've never dealt with any of that shit in this particular timeline world area.
All right, I just want to continue watching, seeing as much as I can of these guys. Like, even if they when they open their vehicle to get in, seeing if I see anything of import or anything.
Give me a spot hidden roll.
Got it.
Yeah, you're thinking it's a surveillance type van, but these guys are not fucking high professionals. They're like around detective level. You hire, like I think my wife's having an affair type of level. These guys are not super great, and yeah, they go, all right, man, let's go find.
Is it a van though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if you had like a sporty sports car or shit, but you usually end up getting vans because you're constantly hauling like bodies and groceries and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, right. They are now cruising slowly around the parking garage, hoping to get lucky and run into you.
Okay, I will slip away.
No problem. You do the Homer Simpson walking backward, but instead of through bushes, it's nuns and children and shit like that. And you just disappear into them. Okay. Yeah. Where to?
I'll taxi back to where the rental is. Check the rental for trackers.
Give me a spot hidden roll.
Got it.
Three trackers.
Pop, pop, pop. Put them on different cars.
Those are the ones you found. All three on different cars?
Yes.
Okay.
I will take this back to the rental place and say, something about it is just not right. I wanted to get a new one.
They are happy to charge you another day's rent and give you a new car. There you are, Dr. Fulton. We hope this one's more to your liking. What kind of car would you like?
Whatever.
They give you a mid-sized sedan? How's
sure.
that? Great. There you go, sir.
Thank you. And I leave.
Mm-hmm. They wave to you. Yeah.
At this point, I'll go back to like counter surveillance just to make sure that I'm not being followed because I do come here a lot.
Give me a counter surveillance roll.
Got it.
You see you're being followed by somebody on a motorcycle. Your guess is that it's a lady with a trench coat who's looking familiar.
I'll try to lose this replicant.
Give me a driving roll as you begin doing the crazy driving. She's on a flying motorcycle and doing crazy driving of her own. Let's see who fumbles and crashes into a building first. Her roll? It's not great. How about yours?
It wasn't. It was a fail.
Oh, all right. So yeah, she's staying behind you, and now we go into combat rounds as she wants to do the catching up and driving her motorcycle into your sedan so she can get in there and snuggle or whatever. So yeah, apparently you've got all kinds of fun. Heroes are first. Any action you have to roll for if you succeed gets you a card.
All right, I'm going to continue to try to lose her.
Excellent. Give me a drive car or drive flyer roll.
Got it.
Wow, excellent. Let's see how she does. She wants to. You're swooping around buildings and going through fucking traffic and shit, and she's like, and you just see, it just gets knocked off the motorcycle. Keeps going, and you're not sure where she's at. She tries a different roll that she gets for free. She was there. Now she's gone. Who knows? As far as you know, she got hit by another car and knocked off her fucking bike. But she may be clawing her way in through the other car for all you know. She's not there currently.
I'm going to go hover in that area to see where she's at.
Give me a spot hidden roll.
By half.
Okay. She's not around.
Is she a grease mark on the ground.
You go all the way down to the ground, you find a small crater. Quite possibly, it's goo now.
I've never seen a replicant up close. I want to check it out.
Excellent. You go and check it out. Give me a robotics roll.
Yes.
Motherfucker, well done. I believe that gets you a check in your learning as well. Yes, or did you already have robotics?
Nope.
Weird. All right. Yeah, she is not a true replicant in that she has, or she's a combat. She was a combat model replicant. You give me a luck roll to find the equivalent of a serial number.
No.
Goo. And yeah, it looks like mostly human with like some reinforcing. You're going to guess a couple points of armor. Somebody's trying to steal your car.
Stop it. I point a gun in that direction.
Give me an intimidate roll.
No.
It flips you off and continues working on getting in to the car.
I menace him. I start walking slowly towards him.
Give me an intimidate minus 10%. He thinks you're coming.
Got it.
Oh, woo! He says, hurries up. All right, yeah. You're wishing you had the van again and the free cleaning.
All right, so there's nothing else I can. Well, I'm gonna leave because it's a shit area and whatnot, and do some research shit while I'm hovering somewhere, not being, so my car's not being taken or anything. I'll go park somewhere up.
You've got the shitty computer that comes in the car. You didn't bring your own.
That's fine. I'm not doing anything exciting. How much do replicants cost?
That's a super question. Go ahead and give me a research roll at full. Easy question, easy answer.
If only I had a better computer.
The computer's like, I'm not telling. Ha, ha, ha. And you're like,
right. Oh well.
I'm sure you could go somewhere else and try to research on a better computer. They have like the annex of learning and stuff. Above the clouds, there's a lot of great shit.
I'll go to the library up above the cloud.
That's the kind they don't call it a library anymore because only the kind of people that use paper books are the kind of people who insist music sounds better on vinyl today. And that's about it.
Gotcha. So somewhere where I can access public record, like.
Oh yeah. They have the annex of learning and stuff, but it's a lot more on experiential type things. Like this is what raw cotton feels like, and the kids are like, you know, as opposed to here's a fucking book, kid, you know, because only idiots. In this day, there's still some people are too stupid to get on my computer, but for the most part, no. So you go there and you are basically using the library computer. Sure, give me a roll.
Got it.
Excellent. Combat models of pleasure model cost like half or less of this, but combat models of replicants are about $1 million each. So essentially, somebody's spent at least $3 million on your ass so far, maybe $2 or $3 million to fucking kill your ass, and it's not working.
Okay. Right.
Anything else you'd like to research while you're here? It's nice to know that somebody's blowing big money. I mean, shit, you haven't even opened your envelope, but you're going to guess there's a lot less than a fucking $1 million there.
It's in an envelope.
Right.
No matter what, it's not a ton.
Yeah. I found a link, and if you were to put $1 million in hundreds in a briefcase, it wouldn't even fill the briefcase. You'd need bubble wrap to keep it from flopping around. Sad and depressing.
Which is why it's awesome when you see all these huge duffel bags. Like, here's $1 million. Like,
yeah. Well, they probably gave it to them in fives.
It's like my lunch is in there too.
Cool.
So Mark Gatto, the guy on the Sausage King.
The Sausage King, yes, Abe Froman. Very good.
What crime family is he with? I mean, is he well known enough to be?
He's probably got several crime families in his pocket and stuff, but he's running for next governor of New York.
Out of California?
Well, sorry, California, my bad. He's running for next president of California. I'll get it right eventually. And one of his platforms that he's running on, ironically, is the feed those that can't feed themselves type thing. And I guess he was doing just that. So in a way, it's a tape.
What a twisted fuck.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, chainsawing off people's heads and then feeding them into a sausage grinder goes above what most politicians are willing to do to fulfill their campaign promises.
Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Except Trump, I mean, aside from that. 2 anti-Trump jokes, 1 show. By the time this airs, it'll have been around long enough to get us into a war with North Korea. So, yay!
I'll check the cache to see how much was there and make sure there's no trackers in there.
There are no trackers in there, but I'm going to give you a card for your severe paranoia. I like it. And it looks like 2 standard PC bundles. Okay. You remember how much that is?
$5K.
Per standard PC bundle, yeah. Yep. So $10K total is what you got. Not bad for, well, actually not great considering you took care of her for almost a week. But,
Actually, it's really shitty because if she went to the hospital,
oh yeah,
probably be $5K a day.
Oh yeah,
minimum, without surgery, with trauma surgery and shit. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Cheap ass.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's that, and then 13. I'll just round it up to 2. So plus 8.
At least they paid you in cash.
Yes. And how much is it for an apartment above the cloud for?
Oh, you silly, silly man. I can't believe you're even considering. You know the RPCs are going to find out your address, come to give you a housewarming party, and by housewarming, I mean burn the fucker down.
I know.
All right. Hold on. Let me find the money things. Money. There we are. Cost of living. Were you wanting to go back to your middle class thing where you have a nice condo, lots of comforts, sometimes you eat Nutrisoy, sometimes real food,
yes.
Auto cook, or would you like to go for the high lifestyle, which offers roomy condos or houses, good food, technology makes life easy, secured zone. Well, you can live in a secured zone for the high lifestyle.
How much is that?
$20K a month.
Ugh, I don't have that kind of money.
As opposed to half that for the ordinary successful wage earners and or criminals, which is where you were before and keep in mind, every other person that rides your coattails, it's only 10% more. But as you found, sometimes it costs a little more than 10%.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll get one of those places.
Sure, $10K a month. How many months would you like to pay for in advance?
3.
Wow, you're a brave, brave person. So $30K later, you now are sitting in a comfortable place with sheets on the bed and nobody dragging your bedding off into the street to light it on fire and dance naked around it while they're drunk.
Do they have like P.O. boxes at all? Do they have like banks even at all?
They're mostly online and stuff. I mean, pretty much the only people that use cash anymore are like either poor places or criminals.
Okay, so What about like securing, like like, oh, I have all these jewels, I want to have them secured in a vault type area. Are there those around the city?
Yes.
How many of those
Many
types of places?
There's a lot of people who have shit that they want somebody else to take responsibility for. Actually, the people don't take responsibility for it. They just maintain a really secure place. And if it gets robbed, then you're kind of fucked, because insurance doesn't really do a lot these days.
Okay.
So you can't say, oh, my Picassos and stuff. If you actually have stuff that you want to show people and try to insure, then you can get that done. But they do have boxes and stuff. Depending on how secure you want it is how much. I mean, you get one that costs as much as your current lifestyle does, but that's pretty fucking secure. Or you get one for a couple $100 a month type thing, which is kind of secure. Anonymity is your biggest security on there. If nobody knows you have that PO or little bank vault box type thing.
Okay.
I mean, but you're the kind of person that has $1 million machines after them, so you're not really sure how secure it will be. Eventually, you could try to go for the luxury lifestyle. Above the clouds, that's only $200,000 a month. Now, by the way, if you wanted to move up your lifestyle and spend the same, you could do that by simply moving out of the city. You're still, quote, in the city. You're where everything is happening, but you can move like hour and a half out and go up to the nice lifestyle and spend the same amount. But you have to commute every day.
Which I really don't want.
Up to you. Yeah. I mean, if you go spending this kind of money, if you went to some small podunk town, you get a really fucking big house and fresh food and all that kind of shit all the time. But
I'm spending some cash.
Are you putting things in your home for the RPCs to destroy later?
No.
Oh.
So,
that's a good question. Is you're not sure if they'll end up waking up in your house when they come around. You don't know how that'll work.
Okay, well, we'll see, I guess. I have an apartment, and I'm going to rent 2 safe houses as well.
Oh. Now, on the safe houses, I'm going to guess that you want like low?
Yes.
Street level or up?
Up.
4K.
4K?
Per month per house.
Okay.
Those are like the doors are thick metal. The food's not great, but at least it's hot. Power and water are available during assigned rationing periods. Part of that money goes to payments to local street gangs to make sure that nobody blows up your shit like them. Yeah. Petty crooks, factory workers, people like that live there.
So the things I'm doing is I have my apartment now. Mm-hmm. I have 2 safe houses that are low. Let me take a note. Low.
Yep.
I have 3 vault locations.
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting cash in each one of them.
Okay. Oh, you're getting fucking set. Okay, got it. So you've got caches of cash
and weapons.
Hmm. Do you have more than one weapon? I thought you just had a pistol.
I have 4 Beretta 93Rs.
Oh, you took the ones from the safe house, because I thought that
this is something I'm doing over like a week. Like I'm spending some time and I'm setting up safe houses. I'm setting up like I have no other IDs, so I'm setting up like boring.
Well,
boxes.
you know how much more IDs and stuff cost, yeah?
No, I don't. How much? Like, if I can buy IDs, I'll put IDs in there too.
Did you not meet the what's the guy who does your IDs?
No.
Did you ever meet him? No?
Nope.
Ah, that would be why. Yeah, you might want to talk to Alex next time you see him.
Okay. I was just getting them like Walter had them or whatever his name is.
You do know Walter then?
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, if he's that's who gets the IDs, because I would have asked him where to get IDs from.
Ironic. He says, me?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got to tell Alex to stop being pissy with me. He keeps coming to me for just everything. I don't do everything. He looks around. You look around his fucking store. They sell everything here. He's like, fuck off. And it's all junk, by the way. But he kept making him go
So this
out.
is your front. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Alex didn't get that.
No, he made it sound like that. Like this was like the everything emporium, like the dollar store or some shit.
Okay, you can get shitty, medium, which is okay, or good, or better than life.
What are the good cost?
The medium one is 9,000. The good one is 13K, and then it's 50K for amazing.
Okay, I'll get 3 good ones.
Okay. Yeah, they go back a couple of years type thing. He's got some that he's been basically started a long time ago, because it takes time to build up a thing. But
Excellent. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Now that I know what you do, I'll try to keep Alex out of here being a pain in the ass.
Oh, great. Here, have a free backpack. He gives you a fucking Hello Kitty backpack.
Sweet. And, okay. Oh.
Yep, no worries. Okay, you've got IDs and shit. They've got your picture and all that shit in them, picture, fingerprints, etc. So, yeah.
Okay, so after this, I'm going to park the car and go through the sewers to...
mark off a week's worth of car rental. That shit adds up.
Mm-hmm.
Right, give me a navigate roll to ever find your fucking way to where you're going in the sewers. Ever.
I'm taking rations with me, by the way, too. I'm not being dumb like last time.
You might eat poop and stuff if you get lost?
No.
Okay.
I don't find it.
Okay, yeah, you're wandering around, fucking lost again. Why the fuck you try to come through the sewers? You're thinking, why don't you have a fucking route marked? Special secret marking. You're just sitting there, surrounded by poop, hating life. Fortunately, you don't have to eat it this time. You got Hello Kitty backpack.
I'm gonna get out of here. I don't know why I even come down in the sewer.
I have no idea. It's because you want to spend a couple of days surrounded by poop. You've been down here for a couple of days. Give me a navigate roll to ever leave.
No.
So you live in the sewers now. Give me a luck roll.
Crit.
Igor finds you and he takes you to the lair. You shall not remain in the sewers by yourself, master. The compulsion to eventually eat poop becomes overwhelming. He takes you onto the lair.
Thank you.
He then makes you fucking clean up before you go in the lair so you don't track it in, because you're pretty much a poop monster by the time you get there. You mark off another week's worth of rental as your car sits, and give me a luck roll. I'm curious to see if some enterprising thieves go after it.
Got my luck roll. And then what else? What other kind of roll?
No, that's it.
Okay.
Normally you get diseases and die, but PCs are immune to diseases right now. Are you trying to get all the bad rolls out?
No, I'm healed now.
Oh yeah, great. Yeah. Igor's like, you should not sit in the poop and sleep, master. It is not good. Why do you go into the sewers?
As I wanted to get here without having to use rooftop access.
After he helps you clean up and stuff, he gets you some new fucking waiters and stuff, and then he attempts to show you the quote easy way to get in. So now your navigate is at a plus 10% for the sewers to get to the lair only.
Okay.
See, you tell a PC a bonus, they'll remember that shit forever. Tell them a negative, you're bleeding at 8 a round. Second round, forget to bleed. Third round, forget to bleed. So, all right.
All right, now that I'm there, I can use the vehicle that's here, and I want to resupply our, get masks, extra masks, and extra street clothes.
Okay.
Other crap.
What do you do about the? Give me a spot hidden roll as you're doing stuff. What do you want to do about the rental car, by the way?
Oh, I was gonna call and have him pick it up.
Oh, okay.
That's why I put it in a good location.
Great.
And I crit my luck roll.
Excellent. You get a phone call back from the rental agency. Apparently, their guy got killed, and so they want you to bring back the car, or they're going to charge you for it because they're scared to send anybody else there. And they're like, we don't know who the lady is that did it, but she seemed very negative.
Can't you just tow it?
When our guy got close to the car, she burst out from under it and cut off his feet, and then yelled at him, trying to find out where you were until he bled to death. We know because she let him call us so we could listen to it, and the cops went there, and we haven't heard back from them.
You haven't heard back from the cops?
No. So the car is your problem now. You bring it to us, or nobody will rent you a car anymore. Or you just pay for the car. If you want to transfer us $15K, we'll say no more about it. We'll let the crazy lady keep the car. I'm figuring it's an ex-girlfriend of yours. What do you want to do?
I'm going to fly.
15K and we'll say no more about it.
I'll let you know what's going to happen. Okay.
Okay. They are charging you rent every day, but all right. So you've got the company van, so to speak.
I take it over there to see what's going on.
It looks as though there was a fucking huge firefight. There's a few dead cops. Other cops have taped off the area and are doing the forensic shit. Less serious looking men and stuff. There's some cops that are like doing the move along type deal. It's a flying area, so they're just hanging out in their car. Their cars have fucking machine guns and stuff on them because they've taken traffic stuff to a whole new level in this place where they'll just shoot you out of the sky if you piss them off bad enough.
Is the car still there, or is it junk?
Give me a luck roll at -30.
Yeah.
It's there. It's splattered with a lot of blood and shit, but that's normal.
Well, I'm gonna park it and then walk over there.
Well, they got people that are keeping other people out of the area because they're doing all their CSI shit.
It's like, all right, that is my rental car.
It's evidence, says the cop.